you mentioned Sarah J. I was at Sarah J for a year and a half or so, and Sarah Jitsin has done an excellent work on the Gotra and almost cited the entire first chapter of
exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. And Geshe-la, you in your work, you have also included Sarah Jitsin's treatise in the compilation, the collection of writings on Buddha nature you did. Can you tell us a little bit about this collection, which you did as part of the Library of Tibetan Classics?
Well, one of the main aim behind Library of the Tibetan Classics is to bring together in a manageable body of text. So here 32 volumes, because we chose 32 because 32 is an auspicious number because of the 32 major marks of the Buddha and all of this. And me being a Tibetan, auspiciousness or tashiba, tende is an important concept. But the main idea was to bring together in a manageable collection important texts that would represent important areas of interest and scholarship and practice across all Tibetan Buddhist traditions. So, of course, Buddha nature is a very important topic and a discipline. And when making that selection, I wanted to have a much more inclusive collection. And since we were going to have Rijung and Dongyazo, Tolpopa's important treatise on definitive meaning separately as a self-standing volume, we did not include any Chonang text in the collection. But other than that, we began with Thupten's beautiful exposition on ornament, ornament beautifying the Buddha nature, which is essentially a kind of an explication of the key sections of the sutras, and trying to come up with an understanding. And then we have Kamaba Rangjung Dorje's beautiful text. It's a short one, the Shenyingpo Tempa Tenje, so a treatise on the Buddha nature, which is in verse. And there is a commentary by the 15th Karmapa, Khyab Dorje, on that text. So we wanted to include this because Kamaba Rangjung Dorje brings a very unique perspective on the Buddha nature, where he actually makes connection with Tantra in the end, towards the end of the text, which I think is an important move. Whereas you don't see that in previous exegesis of Buddha nature. Of course, in Tolpopas, we have quite extensive. And then we have Rongten's commentary on the Ratnagora Vipaka, because it is, in terms of length, it's actually the right size. And then we have Shagya Choten's commentary on, praise to the sphere of reality, which is attributed to Nagarjuna, Dharmatatustva. And then we have Jitun Chogi Gyalchen's Chitun, which I find really helpful, especially for beginners, because it's a very good introductory text, sort of laying out the terrain and mapping out the main ideas. And then finally, we have Chumipam's beautiful text called Singing Arrow, the Shenyingpo Singing Arrow, Lion's Roar, which is essentially a very, very clear explanation of the crucial passage, one stanza. So that's the sort of, and that way we can broadly represent the perspectives of different traditions and scholars on that important topic. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, a wise person often answers the questions before it's being asked. I was actually wondering, why there was no Jonangpa representation or representative in that volume. You have answered that. So is there any plan for this collection to be translated in English, or is it being translated right now?
It is being translated. Actually, it's one of the volumes that was assigned to be translated very, very early on. So the rough draft has been done quite a while ago, but the last stage of editing is taking quite long, partly because the translator ran into quite a lot of personal, adverse situations. And it's been challenging to try to sort of find a balance where we can round it up. But it is in the final stages, and it's one of the volumes funded by Tzadra as well. And my hope is that it probably will be out, sometime next year, hopefully. But it has already been translated, yeah.